Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure this is on YouTube here. Sometimes it doesn't like to cooperate. My name's Ashley. I should be live. Oh, is it starting? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So this is, I skipped all the other stuff. The Broncos deferred, so I guess we're at they took a knee. I hope everybody can hear me. I didn't have a whole lot of time. Wow. If you're new here, I do a bingo card every week. And this week, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of phoned it in there at the end because it's been a long day. I was working on this video. I don't know if you saw if Bo Nix had an anger translator, but this is the megaphone. It also makes robot noises, which is if you're Bob's Burgers fan, that's an extra treat. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it. I'll go over the bingo card in a minute. Oh, that was a nice. So that was a completed pass. Who is the Raiders? Oh, Geno Smith. Okay, so I guess we're in for a treat. Am I in a good position here? I usually have to set my staging. Anyway, if you're brand new here, stick around. I'm gonna put this link into the chat right now. And I also have a halftime recording. I hope this is loud enough. Let me know if you're at home. Feel free to chat. Let's see, do I have the chats open? The Raiders just got a first down. That's okay. We're not worried. So I'm basically wearing the costume that I had on in that video, but I decided not to have the eye black because it's a lot. Okay, but every week I do a play-by-play, hoping people will join in. Let's see. Well, the last time I showed the comments on the stage, I realized that it was hiding the bingo card, but that's okay. Okay, so the Raiders got. I also realized there's a lot of silence. I went back and looked at some of my live streams. I got to think. Well, if I had people talking to me, but I got to think about things to talk about. Also, this I have every week. It doesn't keep things cold for shit. So that is all right. So 2nd and 5. Geno's under center. Ooh, fakes it to. He's just taken off, and he got a first down. Nice slide there, Geno. No injuries tonight because, well, they're not playing on turf. But I forgot this was a home game, so that's exciting. Doubly exciting because there's no turf at Mile High Stadium. It is a mile above sea level. You'll appreciate that if you've watched that video. I spent a long time. Okay, so YouTube updated. Okay, so Raiders are running the ball, but they didn't get much. I don't know who that was that carried the ball there. Janty. Is that his last name? Jaunty? Who's the announcer tonight? He just said, believe it or not, this is a confidence Raiders offense. Believe it or not. Okay. I always joke about how NFL announcers they should know how to pronounce the names because they have access to the rosters and Google, and they could figure out how to. And then there's been a few times that I've like, I don't know, but then I realized I don't work for the NFL, so. Oh, Geno squeezes his own bottle. All right, that's a real man right there. I don't mind Geno Smith. I mean, I guess I don't know. I didn't really. I guess he was okay there at Seattle for a while, right? 2nd and 7, there's a flag. I think I put something on the bingo card. Oh, you know what? I should share this so y'all can have a copy. Hang on. Sorry about this. It's amazing that I got this. Hang on, I'll explain a minute when I have the microphone. Let's show these. Okay, so there's a link in the chat that I just put in there. All right, so that was 2nd and 12, and now it's going to be 3rd and like 2, I think. Because whoever that was running the ball, Lockett, he's still playing? Good for him. He got out of bounds, I guess, is the 3rd and 3. That was close. Oh, I figured I put a Halloween costume on the bingo card. I know it's like a week later, but, last week's game was away. So I figured if there were, some Broncos fans that didn't travel, they might be in costume this week. Oh, Gino just got sacked. Who was that? That was a big man. Was that Zach Allen? Oh, that was Wazarike. Okay, I can say his name. He was getting very excited. I think he really got through there. That was our defense is just I can't say enough good things about them. But the video that I was talking about earlier, that if you've seen the Key and Peele anger translator sketches, it's loosely based on that. But I took real footage of one of those after the game presser, because I sat there watching it thinking, this poor man, like, we won the game, But I get it. I get why people are frustrated. Not frustrated. I don't know anybody. If you're in Broncos country and you're frustrated, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because, okay, sure, you could be a fan and be a critic. This style of offense, depending on what they do here on this first drive, is not sustainable. I'll admit. But, we are winning games, y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed. We're at the top of the AFC West, which is incredible. I can't say that I've ever said that since being a Broncos fan. Well, I don't know. Well, I think we were a wild card that year that Manning won it, right? That was right when I became a fan. All right, let's go over the bingo card in case people are here. Please feel free to chat. I'm going to try to remember that the camera's here. So, okay. I did this on purpose. I had 2 mats, but I didn't get the other one. All right, here we go. So, this was when I phoned it home. Okay, so when I make these, it just scrambles them when I make a new link. So when you click on this, if it shouldn't look like mine, but if it does, just refresh it. Anyway, there's no prize for getting bingo. It's for S&Gs purely. But if I get enough subscribers, that's on the bingo card here. I just thought I would throw that one in for S&Gs. What did I put? 1,000 subscribers. This channel gets 1,000. Because I decided that the bingo card has been accurate, like the curse wheel, but in a positive way. So I'm just wondering if there's some universe where the curse wheel and the magic bingo card, or whatever we're calling it, can work together to balance out good and evil, and I don't know. But I've decided to put things that I really want to happen, like Benito gets 3 sacks. I was talking with Steve, so at the half I'll play a conversation with my Broncos sensei. I predicted a 50 burger. I was like, why not? At first I said 70, because I was like, maybe we'll do what Miami did to us, but I don't know if I'm going that far just yet. Because even though I'm pleased with the wins, as a Broncos fan, I am cautiously optimistic. Oh, she's talking about our schedule. 4 fourth quarter comebacks have proven they know how to win tough games. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I think that's the theme of the current quarter of games. Isn't that how they coach it? You got to think of it in quarters. You can't think of the whole season. Like take one game at a time. Whoa, why are we way down at the first? Okay, maybe the bingo card got it backwards. Oh, who's that? Is that Dobbins or Harvey? No, that's Dobbins. So we started at like the 1, I think. I don't know how that happened. But the special teams, let's see, which one was that? I was hoping that our special teams would down the ball on the 1-yard line. But it looks like we got pinned. Okay, 2nd and 4. Oh, there's a Okay, they blew the is this a timeout? Oh, that wind. Oh, wow. It is windy there in Denver. Oh, wow. It's like just rolling on the field by itself. Are they going to get a towel down? Don't get a towel down, fellas. You'll get a penalty. I was asking last week if anybody remembered that game that somebody, I think it was a Broncos game, somebody got a penalty for wiping the field with a towel. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw that game. Okay, Dobbins got, looks like that's going to be about 3rd and 1. Okay. I thought Prime was a little bit better at the graphics than Fox. Oh, they're talking about J.K. Dobbins' injury. I should have put that on the bingo card. I'm sick. I'm agreeing with Dobbins himself. He's had 2 injuries. What do you mean injury prone? Looks like he's running fine to me. No jinxies here. Wow. He got stuffed there, though. But hey, you know what? Are they going to go for it? No, we're way down the field. Well, I was thinking about this the other day, too. It's like you do want to pace yourself throughout the game, not only throughout the game, but throughout the season. I don't know what Sean Payton's definition of pacing is exactly, but oh, that was wow. So that was a 3 and out for the Broncos. I didn't put that on the bingo card. Why don't we go ahead and mark this free space since we might need it later? Oh, wow, that guy, was that Cortland? No, 34. I was like, why was Cortland running down there? I think he was. Are you allowed to run out of bounds? Oh, yeah, like if you get knocked out of bounds, you have to stay out of bounds, right? Okay. I was wondering why that guy was running out of bounds. I don't know. I can't remember some of those nuanced rules in like kickoff and the parts of football that nobody pays attention to, essentially. Oh, I forgot they have cheerleaders, or what do you call them now? What's the proper dancers, rockettes? What are they? Cowgirls? No, they're not cowgirls. They are bronchettes. Okay. Number 2. Anyway, he got stuffed. That was a very good look. Singleton. I want people to stop being harsh on Singleton. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with how good the Raiders defense is. But I mean, I figured if Max Crosby's on any team, you might want to be worried. I loved it when there's a soundbite out there of him yelling at Bo his rookie year. Oh, that was batted down. That was nice. So 3rd and 10. Oh wait, or now is it going to be 4th down? I'm supposed to be the play caller here, right? I told you it was going to be it's in the description, the most unprofessional play caller on YouTube. I don't know, that guy had Benito on his back. He is 13 and a half sacks right now, Benito does. That's insane. The internet was wrong. I looked it up tonight and it said 6 or 8. That was a good. So I think that the Raiders just got a first down. We can't even convert third and shorts. How are we going to I don't know. Maybe it's this whole pacing thing. Does anybody know? Does Sean Payton have a grand plan? Anyway, get your bingo card there in the chat. Let's see. We can move this over completely. Hang on. Oh, I think I needed to charge my mouse before this. All right. 1st and 10 at the 30. Hands off to, I can't tell who that is. He gets tripped. I'm just going to say what by the player's stature and number, who I think it is. So a running back is running the ball right now. That's what I'm not going to, I don't really care about the players. I mean, I do care about the players. I shouldn't say that. I don't care about the players' names for the Raiders. No, I don't, you know, we joke about hating the Chiefs. Like I have an appropriate amount of Chiefs, but now that I'm on YouTube, I'm like, I don't want to offend anybody, but you know, as I was being trained as a Broncos fan, I was taught that the Raiders are cheaters. Anybody want to disagree with me in the chat? Just be polite. No, I think it's all, I mean, I had some Chargers fans making fun of me, not making fun of me, but leaving some funny comments on my other channel at Ashley Watson Comedy. I have some comedy videos over there. Go over there. Also, I had a random nosebleed earlier and it was pretty bad. So if I have to put the be right back thing on, that's likely, I'm likely shoving a tampon up there. I almost did that earlier. It was so bad. Oh shoot. Okay, so number 2, who is that? I guess I could figure out a couple players' names. I could at least do that if I want to get some subscribers. I don't like the Raiders away uniforms. They look like, you know, like a kid's project. You spray paint, you know, and you like got half of it done. I don't know. They just look weird. Oh man, that was almost intercepted. Wow, that he was stopped at okay, so the Raiders are, you know, down in the red zone. I don't know exactly what yard they're at now. But we're wearing our magic uniforms, so that should do something. I might actually run out of energy at some point, y'all. But because this is a late game. Man, I want one of those hoodies, though. I love the old Denver logo. Oh, that guy has a nice sweater on in the stands. Very classic Broncos. See, I just feel like of all the fan bases, I certainly picked the best fan base to be a part of in terms of NFL teams. Well, uh-oh. Can he get up or is he celebrating? Ashton Gendy is number 2, and he just got a touchdown for the Raiders. So that is where we're at. Are they going to go for 2? I don't know why I could just see. So I guess I didn't even think about the fact that Geno and what's his name came from Seattle. I know his name. My brain, especially at the end of the day, I spent a lot of brain power on that video. So please go watch that and give it a like. Go over to my other channel, give that a sub and a like. Okay, so the kick's good. So we're 7-0. Let's see what else we have on the bingo card. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Also, I can never tell because the gain, I have like a mixer. It looks different from what's happening over here. Okay. It's also a little bit insane running 2 channels. At the moment. Okay, let me pop out the little dashboard so we can see how many people are here. Did I just make it go away now? Nope, here it is. Oh, we have 0. I did get the thing late today. I don't know. I think also it's a home game. Maybe people are at the stadium. But I missed a lot of the orange and blue today this week because I've been so busy, and I'm usually there. And I tried, like, both nights that I tried to listen live, somebody called me right as it was starting or right in the middle of it. Anyway, I haven't been paying too much attention to the noise, but I am a huge fan, and I usually put the post game link in my comments or the chat for the Orange and Blue Today post game with Cecil Lammy. That's always fun. I don't know. I like the chat room over there too. Like, people are pretty chill. He gets an occasional, like, Chiefs fan or whoever we played that night, whatever fan, kind of trolling or whatever. But he handles it pretty well. I don't know. I've yet to get anyone, period, except for Steve. So I'm just gonna keep doing this though. Some people watch them after the fact. So, what else do we have here? Oh, I'm sure that Moss at some point is gonna get a PI call. That's probably pretty much guaranteed. Oh. Okay, so no concurrent viewers. That's all right. Feel free to chat if you're joining. There's a bingo card link in the chat. I should put it in the description, but as I was saying, I kind of phoned it in today because well, it's been a day. Because I had to. So I was saying earlier about the short thing. I thought I had it under 3 minutes because YouTube recently updated the thing where you could. I might have to take this hat off. Where you could, as long as it's a vertical, you can make it a short, which tends to get more eyes on it. But it was like just over, so I had to like go back and cut it again, and I'd already had like the sound. Anyway, it's fine. I'm still learning this editing software. Oh, what are these guys saying? I like to listen to who is that? Is that Jim Nance? All right, but passes it to, I think that was Cortland. Yep. Heralded class of 24s. I think that's Jim Nance. Oh man, I should know my announcers, huh? They mentioned the fourth quarter comebacks. I should have put that on the bingos. I think I put something similar to it. Oh, the screen passes. I think we can count the fourth quarter comeback. I mean, I should have maybe put a counter on the screen for how many times they mention it. That might be fun. Oh, Bo just got sacked. Yeah, he took a little bit too much time there. Butler was the defender there with the getting credit for that sack. I apologize if you can hear my stomach too, because I had some sushi earlier, and well, it's kind of like Chinese food. Like, I usually am not that hungry after, but oh man. So Bo just sidearmed it, tried to get it to Ingram, but he was in trouble, and it was just, now it's 4th and 13. So I think that's another 3 and out for the Broncos. So, okay, I guess I could see why Broncos country is frustrated, but I don't know. Again, it's like it was different when for certain former quarterbacks were on the field, but I have never felt nervous with Bo. I mean, there's sometimes when he doesn't settle his feet, but I mean, I would say 8.5 times out of 10, he makes the right decision by throwing it away or, like takes the lesser of the two penalties, whatever it is, whatever it's called in football. I don't know what's going on. Oh, is that from his helmet? They're getting a weird shot of the back of Bo's head. He got a really short haircut. Okay. Who was the flag on? Okay, so are they going to do the thing again? I couldn't remember if Amazon, not Amazon. Yes, Amazon does it too, but there for certain broadcasts that they'll put the yellow thing up like, hey, a team got a flag, but they won't put it on so you don't know which team got the flag. Anyway, so I don't know who that penalty was on. I missed it. And now this commercial's in my ear, extremely loud. I don't get the whole the shoe thing. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but like I've seen people with the, these cases, glass cases with Nikes. I don't know. I was just looking at a Nike commercial. Wear them. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. That's just a lot of space and shoes that you could, because if you're a runner, you extend the life of your shoes by buying the same pair at the same time and then you switch them up. So you've got a lifetime full of footwear there. I don't know who I'm talking about, just people in general, I guess. I think Fitzy should be in a kids movie where he's like a captain, like a ship captain. I don't know why, he just always reminds me of like Long John Silver or something. That's not an insult. I mean, I think he would be really good in a kids movie for some reason. Cuz his beard is very it's so groomed and perfect. It looks almost cartoonish. So, I'm not trying to insult Fitzpatrick. Talk about a journeyman quarterback who I remember one time he said he recited how many teams he had been on, and I think he did it in order too. And it was 13, 15, and he said them all. I mean, I don't know. I guess he could have just listed all 32 teams, but is it 32? It's 32, right? Okay. Let's see. We got oh, I guess I can also check the members area if Steve decides to show up. I think he had a book club tonight. I was like, really, dude? Book club over the Broncos? Who are you? But that's okay, That's all right, bud. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna question your manhood. I am joking, of course. Real men read books, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, here we go. I don't read books anymore, so I guess I'm not a real man. Okay, damn, the Raiders just got a first down. Why don't I read books? Well, I was an English major. I have an MFA, so I went to 2 years of grad school. I taught English. I've read enough books for 2 lifetimes, so I'm kind of done with books. I'll read one. It's just because I do so much work on the screen, like my eyes are like I'm trying to save my eyes for the long haul. Unless, AI can make them for me at some point. I could be like Krieger, just have bionic eyes. That would actually be nice. I would pay money for that. Okay. The Raiders have the ball, so I'm just rambling because I'm just hoping something's going to stop the running back from running the ball. Number 2. I do try to make it funny here, at least. I guess I realized that it was probably going to be, I should have done this years earlier because it was a lot funnier when the Broncos were losing. This is like a treat. I'm drinking seltzer, by the way. Nothing exciting. Oh my God, this guy is good. Well, he ran. Oh, there's a flag, but Jaunty, is that his name? He got all the way down to the 30. Oh, what's the flag? Holding offense, so I guess that's gonna second repeat second down. Oh, the announcer's saying it really didn't have anything to do with the play, so I guess he's meaning like you didn't need to do that. H-back. You rarely hear that anymore. I think my dad was technically a halfback, but running back. He ran a lot. He ran guys over. He wasn't like a Derrick Henry or anything. Okay, so now they're letting the clock run down. It's almost the end of the first quarter here. Not here, but there in Denver. I guess we're there in spirit. Oh, I love the announcers like Las Vegas 7, Denver nothing. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should start calling us the fourth quarter offense. 4CO. No, that's 4QO sounds weird. All right. Well, let's oh, the StreamYard thing doesn't come on when I put that on. Okay, good. I guess there's nothing else on the bingo card here, but I guess I can go over kind of why I picked some of these. I mean, like I said, mainly I phoned it home. I don't know if the Broncos are going to score a 50 burger today. That may not happen. Any player gives the mile high salute as a celebration. I like seeing that making a comeback. I don't know about 3 sacks, but I'm assuming Benito's going to get at least one today. Refs, throw 6 flags. I think because lately I've noticed, and I'm not the only one, okay, but the refs tend to let's just throw all the flags that we have onto the field. I mean, I think 1, maybe 2 is plenty. We see the flag. It's bright yellow. I don't think we need all of them on the field. But it's also just a fun soundbite that I have, so I put that on there. This is the ET phoned at home here. AW phoned at home. Defense makes a stand. A tight end acts like a tight end. I'm just hoping it hasn't happened yet. Ingram was, well, I don't know. I think that play was broken up. Raiders fans. I did that same square kind of in the Philly, but you understand the Philly game. I mean, that the Philly fans are special. And then, that was the special teams downs the ball at the 1, but they did that to us. So I'm hoping the bingo card isn't getting things backward this week. The announcers comment on Peyton's predictable screens, but they've only talked about the fourth quarter comebacks. I think that's all they can talk about, apparently. The channel gains 1,000 subscribers. There's that one. So let's hope that one happens. Bo Nix settles his feet. That'd be nice. If I see him settle his feet at all, we're gonna mark that one. I don't think he's had a chance to settle his feet. So then the Halloween costume. That's the last square. I thought it'd be funny if a fan showed up as a broken screen, Anyway, I would. I think that would be funny. Okay. I mean, it would be pretty easy to do. I mean, I'm sure somebody's got a broken screen lying around their house. Next year idea. Well, let's hope Sean Payton's still not addicted to screens is what he is. I really. Okay, so that was good. Now it's 3rd and 12 for the Raiders, so it looks like we might get the ball back quickly. I don't know who the announcer is. He's like, he was just like a riding a horse, like, get it out, get it out, get it out. I don't know if he thought he was back in a Western or something. It really sounded like that whole giddy up, like the sound effect kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, Gino's in trouble. Yep, I think he just got sacked by 3 defenders. Benito's okay, so he's got 1. Wow, the Broncos fans, do they coordinate? You guys look sharp. I mean, everybody's got on like these super nice, I don't know, maybe Walmart paid for all those. By the way, I mean, I'm still going to complain about Walmart, even though I love I love what the Waltons have done. The Penner Walton group, all the owners have done for the team, for the stadium. Uh-oh, somebody's hurt. I'm going to sit down for a second. Oh, I don't know who that is. It's a Raiders player. Let me see. Oh, I think his foot. Oh, yeah. See, why do I look? Why do I look? I don't like. Anyway, that player's ankle just got pretty messed up. I don't know who that was. I'm sorry. I hope he's okay. But see, that I don't like the injuries. Because sometimes you just can't help it. They were just doing what they do, engaged, and he just, I'm not going to describe it for anybody who has a weak stomach at home. I mean, I can handle it, but it's knowing how much pain they're in is what bothers me, because I have empathy because I'm not a psychopath. Please subscribe to this channel, okay? I'm not a psychopath. How about that? All right. So I don't think anybody's going to show up as a broken screen because the fans look amazing. I mean, that's what I was trying to say earlier. So they have on like the sort of the traditional like jackets that sort of match the uniforms that they're playing. So I'm just wondering if they coordinated. I would actually I thought that the new stadium was going up sooner than later. So I've been told, someone has updated me. I got the memo that there's still time for me to watch the Broncos beat the Chiefs at home, but it is going to happen this year. So I'd love to go this year. If anybody's got tickets they want to give away, I see it on Reddit occasionally. Anybody want to let me stay in their home while I'm there in Denver? I know a few people in Denver, actually. I could find a place to stay, so I just have to pay for the plane ticket and food. All right, there we go. I've seen people give away tickets, not because they're disappointed in the Broncos, but I think people just have life happens. They have different things they need to do. But anyway, the Walmart. I had to go to Walmart because I thought they had. By the way, this thing. Maybe after half, I'll tell you the story of this thing. But I gotta. This channel is not sponsored by Kohl's, but I gotta hand it to the ladies at the South Burlington, Vermont Kohl's, who helped me. Well, they helped me break it. I'll get into the story in the next commercial break because I looked everywhere because in the original Key and Peele sketch, he has I called it a bullhorn, megaphone, I guess. And then I asked my friend who's a coach, and he was like, "No, we don't have one. We use our voices." Whatever. Uh-oh. What happened there? Was that a broken snap? I'm going to let it go because that was smart play by the special teams. Okay. We might be able to count that one square. So I looked everywhere for these. And then they said they had one at Walmart. And I get there and they're like, nope. And the guy had to look. He had to use his own phone because the Walmart provided phone didn't work. I mean, not that that's a huge deal, but it's like another. And then you got to like wait 5 hours for somebody to open a case for you. And it's just, it's kind of funny how like Walmart was the brick and mortar store, and now they're kind of closing down their own brick and mortar store. All right. Yeah, the announcer okay, Nick settled his feet. That was caught, but I think they're going to give it to him. He kind of bobbled that a little bit. There's a flag. Holding on the offense. Who's 89? Oh, Mercedes Lewis. Yeah, Max had his eyes on Bo. Like, he was, I don't know. Is it worth it sometimes to get the call to save your quarterback? I'm assuming it is. All right. 1st and 20. Hand off to number 12. All right, well. So, all right, we're running the ball, but yeah, I don't know what happened with that sack. I couldn't. Anyway, they're just replaying all the 3 and outs, so, that's fun to watch. Okay, Max Crosby is looking like a rabid bull at the run of the bulls. Oh man, I don't know what that was. Bo tried to pass it to Cortland. Now it's 3rd and 16. Or was okay. Bo's back to pass, settles his feet. Caught by, I think that was Franklin, but I don't think he got the first down. I would go for it. You've sputtered the ball down the field for, almost 2 quarters now, coach. Just go for it. I don't know. We used to joke, like, in bocce, I would say, I don't know why I keep running back here behind the camera. Uh-oh, what's happening now? Oh, they're making a change and the ref is, oh my God. Are they playing musical chairs now? What's happening? Just settle that. Can we play football? Okay, here we go. 4th and 3. Let's see. Is Bo going to run it in? Oh, he's alerting. Oh, he's trying to get him to jump. Oh, now they're yelling at each other. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Are they Oh no, they're getting real chippy. Okay, there's a flag. Are they going to What's the flag? Okay, so did they pick it up? I don't know. The announcers are talking about Black Friday. Could you tell me what the flag was, guys? Or am I going to interrupt your shopping? Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a weird. Oh, it hit a Raider. What is this? Just looks like. I think these guys are just one. I don't know. I think it's just like some bad energy down there on the field is what's happening. Oh, it went off the side of his foot weird. So is he the guy from Ireland or somewhere? Is he one of the ones that they're trying to, because they're trying to make it an international game? Krasha. Does he have a grandskipper vibe to him? I just like saying grandskipper. That's about the only word I can say in a Scottish accent, I think. I don't know. I was watching the Great British Baking Show with a friend of mine's dog, and because those are the videos I make on my comedy channel. And I guess for now. Oh, Rizzy, yeah, I don't think he really. He always looks lost or something. All right, here we go. Raiders got the ball at the 30. It's 1st and 10. Gino's under center. Yada, yada. They're going to run the ball, and they did. Okay, well, they didn't get much. Maybe does Sean just not know how to call a running game? It's just I'm not questioning. I mean, I know he's this offensive genius and all, but you know, I don't know unless there's some long game I'm unaware of because they keep winning games. I mean, you do need to win to get to the Super Bowl. That's kind of how it works. Oh, that was a nice stop. So that's 3rd and 9. That was intended for. So Gino was trying to get it to. I can't tell. Hang on. Oh, he did the fake. That didn't really work, and then he just checked it down, and the check down did not work either. So there's that recap. 3rd and 9. Okay, come on. Let's get him, D. Strip sack. Or maybe Gino will try to throw it. He's pretty notorious for throwing picks, right? A pick would be good right about now, Gino. Nope. Nope, that's a completed pass. That's not a pick. To Bowers. Oh, that defender. I don't know. The defender was a little bit. Oh, it's a rookie. Oh, I did say. What did I say on the something about defensive player makes a surprising stand? No, I don't think that was it. I was going to say like a, rookie player. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a incomplete pass. I thought that maybe that was going to be intercepted. So now it's 2nd and 10. The Raiders have the ball at the. It'd be nice if they put the yard line down in the graphic too. Did they used to do that? I mean, not the sideline. What did I say? Did I say yard line? You know what I meant. Like, what yard are they on? Just put that. What down is it? What yard are they on? Okay. They are on the 40-yard line. Now I can see. That was looks like a screen that didn't work. So I guess Sean's figuring out the other screen. I don't know what that was. 3rd down, and so Raiders got maybe a yard on that, I think. 3rd and 7. It's super loud at that stadium. I wouldn't be able to concentrate. Wow, there's a lot of orange in that stadium. A lot of jerseys. Okay, here we go. Bowers is running. Incomplete pass. Are they going to? Yes, they're going to flag him. Okay, so now they're instead of Moss, they're going to target the other guy. Oh, Cooper. Cooper was offside. I thought that was a pass interference. God, look at his arms. His arms look like, French bread that's braided. Okay. Yeah, they're talking about how many sacks they have, all the our defensive players. There's a lot added up. Okay. I can't have coffee at halftime because then I'll be wide awake all night. So we got to think of something to do here to wake up. Oh, I need to put in the Steve's our halftime. Here, let me put this up here while I do that. They just said Geno Smith's not the guy that you think about when you do the quarterback sneak. Way to have faith there. All right, Geno's back to pass. He's in trouble. There's a flag, but he's running and he's in the end zone, but it's probably going to get called back for some reason. 2 flags came out. Okay. All right. Sorry if you're just joining. I was trying to load up this. I was trying to load up the recording for our halftime show, but then something happened. So hang on. I don't know what just happened. It was good for the Broncos. The Raiders got a penalty. Okay, now it's 4th and 12. Oh, yeah, I forgot that it was super windy there, so they can't really. It bounced at the 1 and then skidded into the end zone. The Raiders want the ref to call it, and he's saying no. Interesting. Yeah, the announcers are saying they think it. No, yeah, I think it went down at the 1-yard line too. Okay, I'll admit that one went our way. That should have been down at the 1-yard line. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna mute this for a second while I take care of this. Well, all right. Awesome. I didn't think I was gonna have time to do that. So, I have the recording uploading now. Well, it's I had it on my phone and I forgot to. So, anyway, now you're gonna get to hear our conversation. I don't remember what we even talked about. Oh, I think well, we did make some predictions. I don't think my 50 burger prediction is gonna come true, unfortunately. But hey, you never know. They could score 40 points in the 4th quarter. Who knows? I mean, I guess anything's possible with Bo Nix and the Magic Broncos. These Uber Eats commercials are making me hungry. I mean, that sushi really did not stick. I'm gonna have to find some food at halftime. I didn't have time to go shopping today. Okay, there's more commercials. Well, anybody here want to chat? I didn't put up a poll this week. Not everybody participates in the polls. Let's see. Bo settled his feet. Okay, I'm going to give him that. There we go. This is interesting because this one keeps sort of happening, but not, Oh, wait. Okay. So yeah, it is at the 1-yard line. I guess they recalled it or whatever. Wow, we've been backed up. Okay, I'm not going to put that on the bingo card anymore. I think the bingo card's confused. Okay, Dobbins. All right, so we're out of the end zone. That's good. I think he got about 6 or 7 yards there. They're talking about the slow starts coming back to bite them. Yeah. Yeah, we need to score here, guys. Seriously. Franklin. Oh man, that was a weird. I don't know what that was. So that Bo got the ball out quick to Franklin. There was another player there. It looked like the defender had both of those receivers in his hands. That I think that was some piss poor football. I don't know what that was. Nick is in trouble. Okay, now he's just gonna run. Oh God. Well, that was a nice try. They didn't have an answer for Max Crosby. I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, Bo had to. Was that Ingram that See, we need an actual tight end. I mean, I'm not saying that Ingram is. I used to call him. I did call him medium hot sauce. Like, what's the point? But I just don't think he's really done much for us. You know. I think I need to scoot closer. But we also need a long-term tight end. Like, we need an actual tight end who is going to grow with the team. So I really hope that George Payton is looking now. Yesterday. I don't know what's happening. Oh, the crowd is booing because of the poor punts. Is he normally that bad? So another penalty on the Broncos special teams. Okay. Is everyone going to be calling for Rizzy's head? I think they were that Cecil was talking. People were talking about him in the chat last time. I hadn't really paid much attention to his coaching specifically. I just always assume special teams coaches are probably the first to get fired. Also, that's got to be the worst job as in terms of coaching. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but do people actually seriously think like, I want to grow up and be a special teams coach one day? Maybe you do, but that wouldn't be my first choice if I were looking to get into coaching. Okay, 1st and 10. Come on. Looks like our defense is going to have to score. Catches made on the sideline. I don't know. One of our defenders is arguing with the ref about something. Okay, they're showing Denver has in their own. I don't understand what that. Oh, that was an ink. Oh, that's what the defender wrote. Good for him. He was saying he stepped out of bounds first. All right. Let's see. Well, we can say that's a defense making a stand. This is going to be like the magic 8-ball bingo card. We'll just infer things. Just shake it until you gets the answer you want. Illegal touching. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm not even immune from bathroom humor. Okay. But who got the penalty? I still don't understand this broadcast is not making me happy. Tackle made the backfield by, who was that? That was Brock Bowers. Okay, so he knew. Yeah, I guess they're saying the defender knew. Oh, that was Benito. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I'm going to count that as a sack. I think it was a tackle for a loss. Loss of 4. Yep. Okay, 3rd and 14. Get him. Smith throws to who is that? Walker? Oh, Mayer. Nothing like Walker. So now it's 4th and uh-oh, is somebody complaining of pain and injury? Is that Benito? Okay, so I guess they're gonna go for it at 4th and 5. I don't know if I would. So there's 6 minutes left in the second quarter. The Raiders are at the 42, 3. Oh, and Geno Smith just got sacked. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't go for it if I were the coach. Who was that? Is that Ufunga? Hufunga? Like I said last week, his name is Hufunga to say. All right, that's the last time I'm going to do that. Defensive alert. Oh my God. Like some of these graphics are really complex, and then that defensive alert looked like somebody just slapped an exclamation point on a big red bar. Yeah, that was. Now Gino's yelling at his offensive lineman. That's probably not. I don't know. Maybe that's part. Oh, heck, Forsyth. Looks like he had a bloody elbow. That's not good. I'm sure they lose all kinds of liquids during these games. Okay. Well, we could, I'd love to click on that one. Please subscribe if you're new here. If you see this later, even. Oh my God, it's a drug commercial. Okay, I'm gonna wake up during the half. I will eat some sugar. That'll do the trick. Hang on. I will be right back. All right. I just like saying that, and I've always loved Matthew McConaughey. All right, Dobbins has got a first down. Okay, so maybe our offense will wake up before the second half. Uh-oh, it's getting chippy. Hey, maybe sugar did help. These things, I don't know if you guys, I feel like I'm advertising for the candy industry every time I get on here. But these things, I get these at Trader Joe's. They're just dark chocolate covered caramels, and they used to come in a little plastic container. And it was bad. I would eat because they were larger chunks, so they're kind of like a normal size. It was bad before, so at least I kind of pace myself with these. Yeah, I thought he looked hurt. Nick Benito went into the tent. So he's thumbs up to everyone. So I guess Benito's okay. Good check, I guess. Oh, 1st and 20. How did that happen? All right. Broncos are from the 50. Oh, wow. Harvey got blasted right there. That was kind of a weird. It looked like Bo was looking for somebody downfield, but then they recovered maybe. Second 18. Bo's scrambling. I think he ran across the line of scrimmage. That's probably going to come back. No, he didn't. All right. Well, that was a nice play. Yeah, so they didn't see Pat Bryant because they were looking for Bo to run. I keep feeling like I'm stepping out of the frame here. I think I probably am. All right. Now I know how far I can go back. Okay. I don't know about that. I think Bo stepped over the line of scrimmage, but, I'm not going to argue. Oh, Harvey got out of. Oh, that was a late hit. Come on now. They'd already blown the whistle and he was out of bounds. That's a big dude. Okay. See, the cheating Raiders. Whatever. If you're here and you're a Raiders fan, come join Broncos country. They're just always like, I don't know. There've never been any Raiders players that except Max Crosby. I mean, he's kind of fun. What did he say to Bo in that game? There's like a soundbite where he's like, "They can't hear you, Bo." But I think he dropped another expletive. That was caught. That was a very nice catch by Franklin. First touchdown of the day. Wow. Good for him. I think coach just literally gave Bo a pat on the stomach. That was a nice catch. He had a defender on top of him. Kick is good. Man, he is. I don't know. This is well, all right. So they scored. Maybe I should have included that on the bingo card this week that they actually score in the first half. I just wasn't sure if it would happen. So there was a fan in a costume, but I could not tell what it was. It looked like I think it was Snuffleupagus from the Muppet. Okay, so no, that is a haircut. That is Bo's haircut. I don't think that's his helmet. So that is an interesting choice there, Bo. But whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever wins games. So they're talking about how Denver's able to capitalize because, you know, our defense is kick ass, basically. I'm going to paraphrase. Okay, so called a fair catch. I guess the Raiders are going to start from the whatever it is. Okay, I think Bo just took something. I'm not saying like, like Tylenol or something, so I hope he's not in pain. I'm sure they probably pop all kinds of painkillers and stuff during the game. So this is my last chocolate. It's sad. Maybe I should save it for the next Broncos score. I feel like the defense is going to get a turnover here before the half. Well, Smith just got sacked, so close enough. Roach. That's a great name. Oh, Denver's had 4 sacks this game so far. That's what they just said. All right. That was a weird formation by the defense. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, or maybe I'm just not looking at it right. Okay, so now they're just taking a bunch of timeouts. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about Brock Bowers and, who is the tight end for the Raiders. A tight end that we do not have. I mean, I'm assuming that they're shopping for a tight end. Apparently our announcers were shopping for on Black Friday. Okay, 3rd and 6. Gino is pockets collapsing and he's sacked. I mean, it really is just almost. You really should have some kind of, I was going to say drinking game, but if you really wanted to make money, just bet on how many sacks the Broncos are going to get. Yeah. That poor. I don't know who that offensive lineman was, but there was nothing really he could do at that point. He just kind of stood there and was like, "Hey guys, could you please just get off of him now?" Okay, Bo's talking to Ingram. That's good. Like, "Hey man, what is happening?" They just haven't had a good connection. I don't know. Maybe Ingram's a lot better than I think he is. And they just haven't. I don't know. It's not kicking. But hey, they've scored. I mean, you can't score on every drive. Be nice to score on some drives before the 4th quarter, which they have, so we're in good shape. We're tied 7-7. It's almost at the half. Hey, you know what? There's still time to score a 50 burger. I called that Dallas game. I said they would score 41. They scored 44, so it was close. I just don't think I've ever seen the Broncos score 50 points. Have I? Anybody know? Go back through Broncos history until that game when DT caught that pass from Tebow. Because that was the first. I mean, surely they've scored. Well, I don't know. Huh. I guess I don't know my Broncos history as well. Well, I think I would remember a 50-point game. I just memory is not serving me. But this would be nice. Get score 50 at home over the Raiders in their magic uniforms. That's what I'm calling them. I just think that maybe they need to figure out more ways to score points. That sounds like a canned coach response, doesn't it? Oh, we got to find more ways to score points, in the second half because we didn't score enough in the first half. So now we got to score more. Thanks, coach. That's basically what you get at the sideline right before the half. Sorry if I'm this is a late game, but hey, I'll have Sunday off, which is kind of crazy. Haven't had Sunday off in a long time. Oh, we've had 3 views. That's awesome. Well, everybody's over there watching with Perna. That's okay. I just, I was hoping like we could coexist. There would be we wouldn't have to compete with each other. Cuz he did it. I mean, I did, I decided after the fact. I didn't just like walk out the door. Okay, so they're pointing to Fitzpatrick's shoes. Hey, at least he's wearing them. They're not stuck in a glass case. Okay, the ball is caught at 30. Oh, that looked like a face mask. That guy was wrapped up real quick. Okay, so Bo was just talking to Davis Mills right before he went on, so that's a good sign. I like that guy. Seems like he knows what he's doing, what he's talking about. Been a good influence on Bo. I hope he was saying, "Settle your damn feet, son." I think he's been better this game. Okay, Bo. Oh God, these defenders gotta stop fumbling the ball. Was that Bidet again? Yeah, they're talking about how the Denver's had some issues with consistency and holding on to the football. I'd say so. God, might as well have Sir McFumbles out there. I mean, that defender could have picked that if it had not hit the ground. You know what I mean? You got to catch those, kid. All right. That was a nice. Okay. All right. Evan Ingram caught that one. We're moving the ball now. Bo's trying to settle everybody down. Ingram looked a little confused there, so I don't know what's about to happen. We're fixing to find out, I guess. 3rd and 3. Bo's back to pass. Sails it up the middle to 13. Pat Bryant. I keep just saying 13. I know his number now. Oh, there's a flag, of course. Let's see who that is on. Probably the Broncos. Bo looks like he's about to argue. Pass interference on Pat Bryant. So, did he get an offensive pass interference? Yeah. Oh, I guess he pushed off. I don't know. I mean, come on. Really? All right. 3rd and 14. Bo runs up the middle, gets it to 14, and that is a first down at the 39-yard line. Nice job, Courtland Sutton. Okay, so there's a flag. So they're talking about Bo's vision. All right. Flags. The referee's just pointing at everybody now. Are they going to tell it who? False start on McGlinchey. Okay, so Amazon, nice job. Not only do I get to know which team got the penalty, you even put the player's name up who received the penalty. That's impressive. Seems like they just started doing that this quarter, though. Okay, Bo is setting his feet. He passes it to. Wow, that was almost picked, and I think that was high. Overthrown. I don't know. Yeah, I think Cecil's right. He's like, get it to Cortland more. I mean, Franklin did get that nice catch in the end zone. But I think Bo's got to learn when he needs to try to get it to Court, you know? You know what? I can sit down. I normally just have to stand when I watch football, but my legs are tired. Okay. Bo's getting chased out of the pocket. Big moon ball to the other team. Oh my God. Why didn't he tackle him? All right, 13's got him down. Okay, so that was picked. Yeah, they're saying like he just threw it up and expected Franklin to get it. So I mean, yeah, that's not. And he was moving his feet when he threw the ball. So that could have been a touchdown. I don't know. What happened to Marvin Mims? Is he injured? Like, why aren't we getting more plays like that, last season that Marvin Mims pass? Oh, now Gino's going to throw a hero ball and misses. All right. So now they're running back on the field. Oh, now they're saying it was a perfect pass by Geno Smith. Okay. But yeah, that receiver should have caught that. I think a lot of these guys have a bad case of not keeping their eye on the ball. Let's get back to basics. Okay, 21 seconds here in the half. We're tied. Raiders have the ball at the 35. And somebody blows a whistle. Timeout. Las Vegas takes a timeout. First timeout. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. So they're talking about the bye week. Yeah, look at us sitting on top of the AFC West. Suck it, Kansas City. It's been a long time. Been waiting to say that. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. That was a completed pass to number 17, but it was not a first down, but they have 15 seconds to do something here. Here's what I predict. Gino's going to throw another hero ball. One of our defenders is going to pick it and take it to the house. Or Pete Carroll will just do something sensible. And I don't know. I guess it's super windy there. Pete Carroll, that's his name. I could not remember his name earlier. I was like, I know that guy's name. I just can't think of it. Okay. Here we go. 3rd and 1. What's Gino going to do? He's going to get sacked. Nope. Yep. He's getting chased. That ball was fumbled out of bounds. Yeah, I guess they're just going to. They're just going to let the clock run down. Okay. Well, that was all right. Well, I mean, here's the thing. At least we have a ball game. Yeah. I mean, yes, I would love for them to be 14 points ahead, but hey, a ball game's a ball game. Yeah, they're getting quite chippy down there too. Okay, so now let's get the picture of me and Steve at that Buffalo game. All right. So let me know if you're at home, if you got a bingo, let me know in the chat. And I'm gonna play the latest halftime report with Ashley and Steve. So do enjoy that. Well, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, Steve?
Not much. Just basking in the 7-2 start.
Yeah, that's it's been a while since since we've had this many wins. I mean, last year they had a lot of wins, but it was I don't know, this year feels like a different start. But you were just saying something great, and I said I wish I'd recorded that. So you want to repeat everything you just said?
Well, you were asking, if I thought this could be sustained, and I was saying, well, it's it's tough. It is tough to do, and you want to find better ways to you want to find more balance in the game and the game plan.
Oh, in the
But
2015. Oh yeah, sorry.
right,
Is that what you're getting at?
but yeah, but in 2015 it sort of reminds me a little bit of this year where they had a strong defense in 2000. The Broncos had a strong defense in 2015, and the defense kind of kept them in it, and the offense kind of came along. Like they managed, they did okay, but they weren't great. And um, the difference, at least to me, where I'm a little nervous about this year is in 2015, I felt Gary Kubiak did a pretty brilliant job of coaching the team because Peyton Manning was literally on his last legs. Like he had foot issues, and the offensive line was not as good as this line.
But yeah, see,
Um,
and Bo's not looking to retire unless I missed a big memo. So,
exactly. So I actually don't really I don't put these close calls on Bo. I put it on Sean Payton. I just think he's not called very good games this year.
so
Um,
real quick on that, I agree, but I did see a comment today online. Somebody said, because I was joking, I said, "Well, hey, that's how the Chiefs win. They wait until the very end of the game." How do you feel about that, real quick? I know it's probably not in Sean Payton's plan because you want to control the game like they did with the Cowboys.
yeah, no team wants to. No team wants to have to wait to the fourth quarter to win. I mean, you want to have a balanced, as they say, all three phases, throughout the game. Um, and Sean Payton has shown he can beat bad teams because I don't think the Cowboys are very good. Um, but he struggles against better teams. Um, you know, and honestly, I don't think the Cowboys, excuse me, the Giants are all that good. Like they should never have. That was one of the more disappointing games to me. I mean, it was an incredible comeback, and it was sort of a fun heart attack, watching the end of that game.
It was
But
fun live.
uh, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
they're really not that good of a team, and they should have won that game more easily. So that's just where I have I mean, I do think the Broncos are a good team, but in order for them to get far in the playoffs, again, Peyton's gonna have to get his head out of his ass, if I'm allowed to say that. And
Well, and not that
and
I'm defending Coach Payton,
mhm,
but do you
sure.
think he's trying to pace them? Because we got to think about longevity if we're going to the Super Bowl, and maybe he's still trying to figure out the pacing. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, you make a good point in that. I think, I mean, the bigger point is I do think he is, because they still do have young talent. Like Bo Nix is young. The receiving core is young, except for Cortland Sutton. And so I think he is trying to sort of bring him along, like, because his offense is, my understanding is pretty complicated. And I think that's part of the reason he sort of goes a little more conservative, is I think he's just trying to bring along a young team. And so that may be part of his pacing, where as the season goes and he gets more confidence in the young players, he'll open things up a little more.
Well, speaking of Gary Kubiak, I guess we're fixing to find out. And by the way, we were saying that before Orange and Blue today. I mean, I think people have been saying it ever since he said it. So,
Yeah, for sure. One of my favorite phrases actually, I was going to say in all of football, but actually, it may be in life. I use that phrase all the time.
yeah, it's a good one. It fits a lot of situations. Just like football,
it,
all roads lead to football.
it's true. Much of life can be explained through football.
Yep. Because I was talking in the Halloween episode, episode last week. Wow, it's gonna be the game's coming up quick, I guess. This is what, Tuesday? Where are we? Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Um, I guess we gotta do the pick. I guess we're gonna pick the Broncos, obviously.
Yep.
Um, but we'll have to figure out the rest of the teams. I haven't even looked at our record. So I do try to bring it up in the live stream just to, have
Hmm.
something to chat about. But anyway, I feel like I don't know. I haven't really thought much about this upcoming game, but I do think that in terms of sustainability, that's what everybody keeps saying. They can't sustain this, but I think if Sean Payton is as smart as he certainly says he is, then he knows that, and so does Bo Nix and the rest of the team. Hopefully, I think they know that.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, but I shouldn't put it all on Sean Payton, because there were throws in the game, and I'm sure Nix would
Oh
admit
God,
it.
he's got to settle his feet, man. Sorry, it drives me crazy.
Hmm.
You know, yeah,
Right. That's all I was going to say is, there are certain, he had, that overthrow, underthrow, whatever it was to Ingram, where it would have been a touchdown. It's things
yeah,
like that, where Nix does need to settle down. And you've pointed this out, which I think is a good point, which is he just seems to get all amped up, and then he starts playing like Auburn instead of when he's like calm. And a lot of it to me seems just mental. When he sort of is able to calm himself, he throws a nice ball.
yeah. Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I know nobody said that Houston game was going to be pretty, and I mean, to Bo's defense, speaking of defense, the Houston defense, it's like we say about other teams, about our defense doing to other teams, like they had the quarterback rattled, they had him uncomfortable, yada yada yada. They were doing that to Bo. He's still human, he's still young. Like the ceiling is still high. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I agree. I think absolutely. I agree with you. And I do think, and we were talking about a little bit, is the comparisons to Tim Tebow are
Oh
laughable to
God.
me.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Hopefully my video's out. I guess if it's not, I'm not going to reveal. Yeah, I'll get it done. I need a bullhorn. I
Yeah.
think,
Oh,
that's going to make the whole video so much better.
nice. Well, this game on Thursday is, um fortunately, it's against the Raiders,
Oh,
who,
so it's going to
who
be dull?
I hope don't let a good way.
Well,
Like
there'll be some
I
interesting people in the crowd. We can put that on the bingo. Always shows up at the Raiders games? Don't they have like weird costumes? Does it always look like Halloween there?
yeah, yeah. It always looks like Halloween. Although I'm not sure where the game is. I can't remember if it's in Denver or Oakland.
Oh,
So, or I said Oakland. Sorry, Las Vegas.
that's right. Oh,
uh,
yeah, that's a good question. Man, I hope it's at home because guess what's in Las Vegas? Turf. And I don't know if you saw
right.
the live stream, but I went on a player safety rant last
Mm,
week because when Stroud hit his head, it was oof, it looked bad. I mean, he went down hard. I mean, it was an accident. But
yeah.
that's the turf, man. Like I just anyway. So let's hope it's on that nice, beautiful Kentucky bluegrass.
Yeah. No, I give the I wasn't so sure when the Walmart people bought the Broncos, but I have to say, in terms of how they treat the players and how they're handling the team, I give them high marks. They need to pay their employees better at Walmart, but
Amen,
I do
brother.
give them I give them high marks on how they've been treating the Broncos because, like you say, it's the small things that matter. And they're the fact that they are spending money on grass and on turf, it does make a big difference because I agree, like turf is, man, it's
It's
just brutal.
awful. I think that there have been, I keep joking about somebody do some research about the injuries and the timeouts or the penalties, but you know, I think there has been research done like how many injuries
Hmm.
would be prevented if they were playing on turf. So anyway, I know you got to go, but do you have any predictions? Do you think the Broncos are going to score another 40 burger, maybe a 50 burger? Do you think we'll do to them
uh,
what Miami did to us? Maybe we'll get our revenge.
well, I do think they, I hope, because like I say, when they're playing a lesser opponent, Sean Payton has done pretty well. So, um, and the Raiders are definitely a lesser opponent. So I'm
That's
gonna
just a
say,
funny statement. I'm sorry. When he's playing against a lesser opponent. Well, yeah, so that means he's not as strong as he used to be, maybe as a
yeah, I
as
don't
a
know what's going on. I just think he needs to evolve a bit. And I've heard some other former players who played for the Saints say that they could see why defenses are predicting what the Broncos are doing because they're plays that they ran, 10 years ago in New Orleans. So I just think he needs to evolve and, change the playbook and open up a bit. So, but
well,
against the Raiders, I feel pretty confident. I'll say something like 35-10 Broncos.
I'm gonna say we score 50 points on the Raiders, the cheating Raiders.
Nice.
Um,
Hey, I hope so.
yeah, so um hey, I predicted that 40 I said 41 and they scored 44 points. So
Hmm. Hmm.
what did I just say? 50?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna go 70, but I'll say 50 at least. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, especially if it's at home. Uh, but I don't know. I just yeah, I feel like it's just exciting and to
Hmm.
watch the Broncos actually be good again. But in terms of Sean Payton, I think we might have to have an intervention, man, because I do believe the man is addicted to screens. It's like, it's like that person is addicted in your life and you're like, you think they're going to give them up and you're like, all right, cool. We're back to throwing passes and running the ball. And oh God, no, not again. And then it's just like he keeps calling them. I just don't, yeah. I mean, again, I couldn't coach a ball game to well, maybe I could, but to save my life. But,
Oh,
I don't know.
I think you could coach a ball game to save your life.
I think I could coach flag. I could coach flag probably. Just keep them in line.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're right around halftime. I'm always going over, so thanks for chatting. I know you got other things to do, people to talk to.
Always happy to chat Broncos.
Oh, hell yeah, man. So go Broncos. Let's hope they're maybe, halfway to that 50 burger we're going to get.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Go
Go Broncos.
Well, all right.
Hello. So that was oh wow, what happened to my here we go. That was Steve. I don't know if we're going to get 50 points. That was quite the prediction there. I'm hoping we're going to get 14 points. Oh, there's a flag. So they were talking about the penalties before the half. The 9th penalty for the Broncos? Okay, coach, this is some sloppy. They were interviewing Coach Payton, and you could see this fan behind him. Wait, what was the oh, he moved. False start. And the fan had some pizza, and you could tell he was like talking to his buddy, like, "Hey, that's Coach Payton right there." I thought they were going to throw pizza at his head, but he did not. So, all right. So Dobbins got the ball, and I think he got a first down there. Maybe. No, second down. He got out of the end zone. I guess that's all I'm really concerned about when we're backed up like that. So also, Coach said to the woman interviewing him, something about this first drive is going to be real important. Well, let's hope so. But I did see that at the half that our defense has an impressive number of sacks. I've forgotten the number already. It was so impressive. But it was like the most sacks through the first part of the season since the 89 Vikings. I remember that part, oddly enough. Oh, crap. That was an incomplete pass. So we can't get out of the we can't get stuck. We can't get out of like first gear here. Okay, so 9 penalties and 64 yards. The Raiders have had 4 penalties and 35 yards. So it's amazing that they're not winning by more points. Well, it is the Raiders. Never mind. If any Raiders fan are here, feel free to give me shit. Has anyone commented other than me? Probably not. That's all right. Come on, Bo, get at. Oh, God. Yeah, the crowd's frustrated. They're booing now. Well, it is the 5th 3 and out, and Coach did say this first drive was going to be important. I don't know what that was. Maybe the Broncos are magic, like it's like the carriage, like I said last week for Halloween, like at midnight, as soon as the clock strikes 4th quarter, the Broncos just kick it in. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's a flag. And that guy actually made a decent punt. What's the flag? Okay. It was on the receiving team. All right. Well, that's good. Oh my God, was that the special teams coach from the year that what's his name was Fangio, and I don't know, that other coach on the Raiders side looked very familiar. Unless Bidet starts catching balls, I just don't think he needs to be back out on the field. I'm sorry. You can't miss. The receivers are not helping Bo. I'm not saying it's their fault, but I think a lot of this has to do with Coach Payton. He just needs to figure out how to get the offense comfortable, or I don't know. I'm just going to stop rambling now. See what happens. 1st and 10. The Raiders are at the 30. Geno's alerting. Broncos are in an interesting zigzag formation. And they stopped the rookie running back, Genty. I guess he was a star college running back. Low center of gravity. That was my dad. Like as I was saying earlier, my dad was not a Derrick Henry size. He was more of this guy's size. But he had really strong arms. I do remember that. Like when we were little, he would like throw us up in the pool, and it was like barely any effort. Oh, excuse me, guys, but this is a late game. If you're in Denver, hopefully you're at the game, not getting your hair blown away. Okay, 3rd and 2. We got some target circles over the defenders. They're trying to get them. What's happening? Okay. So Raiders took a timeout. Yeah, I don't know why he's taking a timeout in the 3rd quarter. Basically, the female announcer just called that Genty short because she said he stands up in the backfield instead of leans over because he could see the whole field. Well, maybe he could have given Russell Wilson some tips for seeing over the O-line, at least. Oh, high toss to, or pass to, who was that? Lockett, intended for Lockett. All right, so now are the Raiders defense, I mean, other than Max Crosby, are they that good? Or is our offense really struggling? Oh, that looked like when that guy got tackled, that looked like his ankle or his shin got a little bent backwards. Okay, AJ Cole seems to know how to punt a ball as well. I believe Crenshaw is the guy that the crowd is not happy with him. I don't know what they were just showing. It looked like an arena, but then there was some weird Broncos graphics in the background. If anybody's here, feel free to chat. I think everybody's probably going to fall asleep soon. I know I am. We are almost at the 4th quarter, I think. No, we just started the 2nd half. What is Predator Badlands? Is that like a special 3D? I don't go to the movies. Oh my god, this is a Santa commercial. Let's see. I gotta turn this down. I may take a quick break because I'm getting tired and nobody's here. So and it's a commercial. So if you're watching this later, you know how to fast forward or skip ahead, I should say. 3rd and 1. It's looking like the Broncos just got it. It's one of those nights, the announcers just said, but they were showing the new moon. Oh, what happened to her? Oh, there we go. No, that's not right. Where were we? Here we go. Okay, now we got the first. Ooh. Wow. Somebody caught the ball. That was impressive. Adam Prentice. Fullback. Picked up enough for the first down, though. So, yeah, nobody followed him, so he got out to the side. That was good. Well, in terms of that interception, I get, what was it Gretzky said? Never missed a shot I didn't take, but, you know, it was kind of dumb to throw it up like that. I don't know. I guess, all right, Dobbins is making a run for it. Looks like he got about 7. Okay. Uh-oh, Miners is out. Illness. Ooh. Yikes. So Throckmorton, I love that name, by the way. I did notice that before I came back from my break there. All right, second and 3. Bo's under center. Hands it off to, looks like, Dobbins again, and he is spinning, and he doesn't quite get there. Wow, we might be missing Miners here. Look at all the 3 and outs we've had. Yeah, so now we're running the ball. That's what the announcers are saying. Like, oh, maybe we should start running the ball more. Yeah, that's what we've been saying all season. Yeah, let's just run the ball, guys. I mean, I know it doesn't work every time, but I mean, eventually you get through. Especially when you got someone like Dobbins, who just got a first down and then some. He's had, I can't remember, I didn't hear how many carries, but 51 yards tonight of offense for Dobbins. So, rushing yards, technically. If you're looking for stats, go to ESPN. Yeah, he's having a great season. I don't know why people keep saying he's injury prone. Okay. So he's had 50 yards tonight. Next short pass to, I think that was, oh man, he almost got through that defender. So that was Harvey. He was stopped. So I don't know, maybe was Jaleel not good at catching the ball? I don't understand what happened to Jaleel. Was he just too small? Did people just predict that he was going to get the ball? He had a good story. I mean, he's a hard worker, I'm assuming. Oh, there's a flag. It's probably on the Broncos. This will be, what, our 10th penalty for the day? Yep, false start. Wattenberg, Yep, that is 10 penalties. So, didn't predict that on the bingo card. The look on Bo's face. See, he's very stoic, but I could see through that face mask that he was like, "Oh, come on now." You want me to be the anger translator? Like, Jesus, how many times have we been through this? I don't think Bo would say that, but his anger translator would say that. Okay. Raiders coach is looking frazzled. He's got a nice beard. I do pay attention to guys' beard. I wish I could grow a beard. Because, it hides half your face. You don't have to do any, I don't wear makeup anyway, but, it just get up and go. Oh, why are we doing that? Why is Cortland? I think that was going to be a flea flicker. Come on, Sean. Are you serious? You're going to do a flea flicker? Yeah, they weren't fooled at all is what the announcer's saying. Really? Trick call, 3rd and 2. Or 3rd and 3 or whatever it was. Really, Sean. 59-yard attempt and win that would take down a space shuttle. Oh, good. Was short? Oh, is he kicking against the wind? Way to go, Sean. Okay, so, honestly, I'm sure Bo can always do better, like any quarterback, but I'm going to blame a lot of this on Sean. I don't know what this play calling is, but, I thought it was getting better, but it's like Steve said in our... Hang on, I got to turn this down. Wait, I just turned it up. Oh, we're just getting this in. Broncos still can't score points until the fourth quarter, apparently. No, I was just turning that down because wow, this has been an interesting game. Let's put this back in the middle to see if we got anything else in our bingo card at least. I don't think this one's gonna happen, so we can forget about that. Let's just breaks a record for longest field goal not made. I don't know. It is windy there. When they first started the game, the ball was rolling by itself on the field like a ghost is moving it. Let's see. I don't think I've seen any Raiders fans there. Well, this is probably not going to happen since there's 3 viewers. I don't know. I think Benito is close to 3 sacks. I mean, the whole team's. I want to, I think we'll just see. We'll see if any of these other things happen. Because the Mile High salute, and so if you're out there playing bingo, your card should look different. So if we get 4 squares, then somebody might have bingo. I don't know. What are the odds with 30 free cards? Anybody know? Anybody want to do the math this week? Well, I should have put an HF acts like an HF. No, HB. Halfback. I think I was doing half and full together. Yeah, it's late. It's late here in Vermont. It's early there in Denver. Sun hasn't even set yet. Okay, Benito has... How many sacks does he have? Oh, wow. His takeoff time is 0.76 seconds. 0.63 seconds in the first half. Would be the fastest of his career. That's insane. Can you imagine if somebody kept track of, like, how fast you could move your ass? He is incredible, though. I gotta give him full props. I wasn't sure about that when they drafted him because I'd never heard of him because, I don't really go scouting typically, but, I did pick out minors. I did pick him out at the Senior Bowl because it was the first. Yes! Oh my goodness! Yes, 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 yes! That was picked! Oh, what's his name again? The big man from last week. Okay, he's down. Tillman. Oh no, there's a flag. Oh man, that's so much fun when they do that. So it was tipped. Okay. Yeah, and then I just knew somebody was going to get it, and then it was Tillman. Wow, and he got a good block. He got around a lot of defenders there. Maybe we should get him receiving the ball, special teams. No, he's yeah, that's what the announcers are saying. That was a pretty good return to get. Okay, offense, Sean, don't fuck this up. This is the frustrating part of being a Broncos fan. It's like they've got the talent. Well, in some cases in the past, they had the talent. Dobbins is... Oh, he slipped. That's all right. So they just said that last play is like a microcosm of their entire season. I kind of feel bad for that guy, though. Because, I mean, he's a rookie. Rookie mistake. I mean, you're playing the Broncos at home, at their home. They got on the Magic uniforms. There's not much you can do, kid. Cards just weren't in it for you this week. You played a good game. All right, Bo's... I don't know what he's doing with his feet. Oh, God, no! He looks like Auburn, Bo! Oh, what is happening? Is it because Miner's not out there? Let's say there's a flag. Let's say it's on the plate. Please say it's on the Raiders. There's a flag, of course. Pass interference. Okay, so that is penalty number 11. on number 11. Are we cursed now? Or is that penalty number 12? I don't know. What is happening? It's like 1 week. Yeah, there's just no consistency. I gotta agree. In terms of like not playing sloppy football. Yeah, and now they're like trying to get the right personnel out there. Like, what are you doing, coach? Well, at least it's comedy. But, you know, these poor guys, like, they just want to win games too. They trust. Okay, all right. We got a first down. Oh. It was out. Okay, the Raiders think they recovered a fumble. Let's see. Yeah, he's down. Oh, I don't think Dobbins should go back in. Yeah, he looks hurt. He hit his head kind of too. That was a nice heads up play by Bo, but I don't think we got the first. Yeah, if I were the defense, I'd be a little bit pissed right about now. Bo looks frustrated. Okay, so why don't they just everybody calm down? Let's take a breath. So they're going to punt instead of trying a 57-yard field goal. Unless we're going to fake a punt. I don't have that on the bingo card. But I would say that a lot of the Broncos fans think that this guy is faking punts every time he kicks the ball. I don't know. I think they're trying to, you know, internationalize. That's not a word. Maybe it is. This Taco Bell thing with this is so weird. But, you know, I don't know, that guy kind of does seem like a little bit of a, you know, diva. But I don't think if I were to have a restaurant in my house, I don't think I'd have a Taco Bell, you know? We don't even have one in nearby. So Vermont is the only state that doesn't have has the smallest state capital. Only state capital that doesn't have a McDonald's, I believe, unless they've put one in. And there's no billboards here, which is a very pleasant thing. And I could think of better words, but what time is it? We still have another quarter of football, y'all. But I'm not giving up. I might have to sit down, though. And I might take another little short break. I mean, I could just lay down on the couch since nobody's here and just kind of hold the microphone, but, you know. I don't want to fall asleep on my live stream. That would be quite hilarious. I don't know. There are these people who film themselves sleeping. I guess I could see if you wanted to see if you're, you know, a snorer or what you say in your dreams, that kind of thing. But I would have a hard time watching myself sleep, I think. I don't know. It'd probably get boring too. Like if you don't do anything, if you're just kind of like laying there. Okay. Next week I gotta get better prepped on the snacks too. I have popcorn usually, but I didn't get it this time. Okay. I'm gonna sit over here for a second because nobody's here. Something exciting happens, I'm gonna get up. Okay. can see my feet, right? No. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, we're just gonna get cozy here at Ashley's. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Who's got that ball? 3 points. I spent way too much time on that video. I'm gonna say that again since we're waiting for the Heaton Raiders to do something here. There's a lot of Kentucky bluegrass on those Raiders white uniforms. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I've forgotten what I was gonna say. I'm so tired. It is gonna be a miracle if I can stay awake. Ooh, Gino's getting chased down. Okay. Hey, I think that might be Benito's third sack of the night. Are they gonna show his number? Oh, there's a flag. Is it on Gino? Oh, intentional grounding. Oh, I kind of do feel bad for. I can hear how windy it is against his microphone. Just kind of sounds like. I don't know what that sounded like. I don't have it. I don't have my sound in my ear. So do they count that as a sack since he intentionally threw it away? Intentionally grounded it? Like his kid that snuck out? Get it? Yeah, that's a dad joke. You're welcome, dads. Early Father's Day. Dads, be good to your daughters. If you're just joining and you're like, who's this headless horseman or whatever, Bronco? I'm over here on the couch. I am exhausted because I was standing all day. I have a standing desk, and I actually prefer to stand. But I have been standing all day. Okay. Oh, it's blocked. The Broncos finally. Oh my goodness. Okay, so number 28, who is that? Did the special teams actually make a play here? Did the special teams make a play? Oh, that was Bidet. So I guess he made up for all of that. Oh, no, wait, who was that? So all right, so he gets in there. And then 28 grabs it, and I thought he was going to run it back into the end zone, but he got pushed out. So if we do not score where we are right now, Coach, I don't know what to tell you. Broncos are in excellent field position at the 15-yard line. The defense just handed that to us on a silver platter. Do something. Bo's going to run it. Why is Bo running it like somebody who's never run with a football before? What is happening, guys? I don't know. Bo's not looking so sharp tonight. He's okay. 2nd and 12 at the 15. That we just, didn't have to work our way down the field or anything. Just, got placed there by the defense. Special teams, I should say. All right, well, special teams gets a helmet sticker for once, I guess. Did I say something about? Well, we'll just count this. All right, we're just going to count that. This is not going to happen for sure, unless, there's really some magic down there in Mile High. I'm pretty sure Benito's had 3 sacks, so let's just go ahead and check all those. It's 3rd and 12 now. This is great. My goodness, y'all. What is happening? Why can't we? All right, Bo gets it. I don't understand. Okay, Cecil's right. He always does throw to the same side, but we did get a first down. Yeah, so the crowd's booing. Bo is looking like he's in a lot of pain or something. I don't know. So yeah, the announcers are giving the defense credit, so which is kind of like what I did in my anger translator videos. Like the Houston defense was a real deal. It's not like Bo's playing against high school teams like Alabama does every year. That one's for my mom. Plus, Bo went to Auburn, but he's looking a lot like Auburn Bo tonight, and I'm not enjoying that, Bo. Could we settle our feet? I know I can't. I couldn't do this, but at the same time, I've watched enough to know that this is how you don't win a football game. But as he said in his press conference, we always find a way to win, which means that you score more points than the other team, and let's hope that happens here tonight. I'm so tired. God, that was such a good block. So yeah, JL Skinner blocked that, and then Bidet was there to pick it up. If Bidet had somehow managed to get into the end zone, he'd get the game ball, I'm sure. But I guess we're winning 10-7. Yay. Feels like Monty Python, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. That's what I'm going to tell Cease at the beginning of the post game. That's what mood I'm in. I don't know if I can stay up for the post game. But I feel like I've let those guys down this week. I really gotta show up. I gotta show up for the team, orange and blue team. Orange and blue today. Okay. Yeah, even the announcers, I think, are like, okay, what are we going to talk about now? Have we mentioned that the Broncos have come back in the fourth quarter? Yeah, we've mentioned that several times, Billy Bob. I don't remember these guys' names. Is Jim Nance one of them? I usually look it up beforehand. But, every time I tried to look up something that one of them said that was funny, it was never funny. So this is basically a podcast. Oh, I guess I could point this out. So, dude, who's the channel's named after my dog, who is no longer with us, but this was his favorite toy. And hang on, it does squeak. But it's a brontosaurus. So he was a pit bull mix, and it was a very sweet dog. They're not mean, okay, Denver. They shouldn't be illegal, and you should adopt them because, well, I guess you can't in Denver, but if you're not in Denver. They're lovely dogs, and it's not the dog, it's the people that make dogs mean. But he did love to chew things. So this was the only toy that he managed, because it didn't have any, like some of the animals have little horns or antlers or whatever. And that's the first thing that chewers go for. They go for the extraneous parts that they can chew, and then they're going for the squeaker. I don't know if you're a dog owner, if you're thinking about getting a dog. They love the squeaky toys. I don't know if you knew this, because it sounds like, well, what a little animal would sound like if it was in between their teeth. So, at least that's the theory. Anyway, that was dude's football. You could put kibble in it or treats, and it bounced and it rolls like a football. I love that dog, but it took him a minute to figure it out. I think the cat figured it out before he did, but no, he was a smart dog. He was sweet. I have like a little shrine set up behind that computer with his paw print, and Nella was my cat. Her paw print. So, wow, this is like the Grim Reaper of live football. I don't know if if it matters during the live streams. I've heard other people joke about it. Man, I don't know if I can go to the post game. I think I might have to pass out immediately after this game. We haven't even. Are we in the fourth quarter yet? I cannot believe the Broncos couldn't score a touchdown right there. I mean, I guess it's windy there, but. Okay. Raiders have the ball at the 30. It's 1st and 10. We've just started the fourth quarter, y'all. I'm going to have to lay down here. Oh, Gino got tripped. Are they going to call late hit? Okay. I guess I could, swivel the camera. Just chill out down here. Oh, no. Is Gino hurt? Oh, man. Hey, let's just go home, everybody. Let's just call this a game. Everybody's tired. You know. Oh, he got up right away is what they're saying, but he tripped and then another player fell on top of him because he was running his way, and I don't know. I think if I put the microphone kind of like here, you can still kind of hear me. I can't see the levels from here. Oh yeah. All right. I'll swivel the camera a little bit. Stuff there. I knew it was here somewhere. Found my emergency chocolate. I didn't have time to go to the store. Hey, maybe if one of those food delivery places. Oh, you can still see my foot. That's fine. You guys, you don't need to see my face. You don't need to see me shoving chocolate into it. I'll let you know if something exciting happens. If anybody's there, feel free to chat. Oh. So. I guess he hurt his ankle. Gino. Who's their backup? Sorry, I'm trying not to chew, but... Alright, well, that got stopped. Oh, it's Kenny Pickett. Mr. Smallhand. I want a man with a small hand. Just kidding. I don't know that he has small hands, but used to be a thing. People talked about a lot. So now it's 4th and 11, so the Raiders are going to have to punt.
We get 2 blocked kicks in a row? Nope. There's a flag. I bet it's on the Broncos. How much? Maybe we should start placing bets on who the flag's on. Probably gonna be on the Broncos. Oh, it was on the kicking team. Oh, he went out of bounds in the first 5 yards. Oh, that's the rule I was looking for earlier. Can't run out of bounds in the first 5 yards. Well, there we go. We learned something tonight, or maybe we remembered something. Anybody want to say hello? It should ping when I get a comment. All right. Oh, you know what? I actually had that ring light the whole time. I didn't even turn it on once. Let's get some good lighting in here. How about that? Okay. I had to get more food. I'm just I'm gonna make it through this game. I have to eat something. I had some hummus at the half. Ithaca hummus. I used to live in Ithaca. That's where Steve lives. It is really the best hummus. I don't know if you guys, if you're in the Northeast area, I guess it's probably sold across the country by now. Ithaca's pretty famous for a lot of things. Okay. Bo completed a pass to Sutton. Okay, Gino's jogging on the sideline. I don't know if they're if they're trying to figure out if he can go back in the game or if it's time to put him out to pasture. Oh, God bless Nix. Okay, Bo, I agree with Cecil. You got to stop trying to get it to Franklin. I feel like he's forcing it. Unless Cortland, I don't know. I haven't watched all the breakdowns this week. I'm going to chew away from the mic. Oh, no. That almost looked like PI to me. Bender kind of grabbed his elbow at the last minute. Or something. I don't know. God, Bo's scrambling again. Well, maybe I'll keep my mouth shut in the chat tonight. I'm see some pissed people probably. I always try to make jokes just to lighten the mood, but I don't know. Sometimes people just want to vent about stuff, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I see 6 flags on the field. All right, let's go ahead and check that one. I think somebody's had a video. I could do fewer squares on the. I don't know who that was on. Okay. Well. I don't know if that's going to make my anger management video funny or not funny after this game. Because Broncos fans be booing, y'all. This is not good. I mean, you know, it is. If I were there, I don't know if people are booing because they're like, I paid all this money and this is what you have for me to watch. Or, you know, they're just. I think most of it's probably at Coach Payton. I mean, come on, Sean. This is the best you got, brother? I heard you were better than this. I don't know. Seems like there's just like one missing piece, and I think it's a tight end. A real tight end. One day, we'll be a real boy. We'll have a real tight end. So I haven't tried this. YouTube's got some new AI tool that I can use to turn these live streams into shorts. I just don't think the AI, at least the one in StreamYard, it is not smart enough to pick out quote unquote viral moments. I think it's. Okay, I'm just going to keep eating to keep my eyes open. I'm sorry if the crunching, you know, I guess you could turn it down, but I don't know what's about to happen. I honestly, this whole offensive stagnation is a bit confusing. We have a good team. You know, Smith? Yeah, they're double teaming Benito. So, that's part of the problem there. That's why Geno Smith made it look easy. I really hope this goat cheese is not bad, you know, because goat cheese kind of has like a funky thing to it anyway. But I heard that if you eat stinky cheese before you go to bed, this is not stinky, it's I don't know, some people would call it stinky. I like goat cheese. I love goat cheese. Only if it's from Vermont, of course. Just kidding. It doesn't have to be from Vermont, but there is a good local goatery here. Oh man, is he hurt again? Yeah, no, Gino, you don't mess around with that knee. Get off the field, man. I mean, he's got to be. He got tackled. I don't know. I guess kind of late. Is Gino still out there? Yep. I don't know. He's hobbling around on that knee pretty bad. All right. Broncos stopped him. So now it's going to be 3rd and... Or... No, it's 2nd and 9 now. Yeah, Gino is hobbling. He's not... He doesn't look happy. Kenny Pickett's looking like he wants to get back out on the field. And he just might. What happened with Kenny Pickett? Did he just not catch up to the game quickly enough? Were his hands really too small? I didn't really follow what happened to him, but I was just glad that the Broncos didn't draft him. I never want a guy to like fail, obviously. Like I'm always rooting for guys, but it's interesting to see who, like I was saying, I picked out minors because, so watching the Senior Bowl, why not? Okay. I guess my regulars are probably getting tired of me repeating the same things, but I figured if anybody's new that I might intrigue someone to stick around. If it's too late to do my let's see. I can never remember which setting makes the robot noise. Nope, that is not it. Okay, I think it's this one. That's like the low robot voice. Robot noises. I think that's just me talking like a robot. I don't think that's actually it. False start offense. Okay, that was on the Raiders, finally. This one makes robot noises. No, that doesn't make robot noises. This thing is very, that's just a very weird low voice. I think that's the robot setting. It's not what it says on the instructions, but that sounds more like a robot than any of the other ones, right? It makes robot noises. Yeah, I think that's the robot noise. Okay. Whew, 8 minutes left in this game, thank God. Because we are resorting to toys. So yeah, so this screw in this little megaphone thing that I'm holding wouldn't come out. Here, I can hold it up close. So you see this like right here, okay? So I had a small screwdriver. Was trying to get it out, and I was like, this thing is not moving. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't strip it, but I was like, maybe it was already stripped. Just didn't notice it before I started trying to get it out. So I was like, you know what? I had searched all day for these things. Okay, I wanted like one that looks like the one that Key and Peele use, because I thought, somebody's got to have one. Nope. I guess these things don't really exist anymore. So the closest I could find was the thing it pulls, which I was excited that it made robot noises because I'm a Bob's Burgers fan. And You know, because Gene has like all his little. Anyway, I think he has this exact toy. I want to say, but it is the screw would not come out. So I went back to the store, went back to Kohl's, and I was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna exchange it, but you know, can I just make sure that the one on the shelf that I'm getting, you know, that I can get the screw out?" So they're like, "Sure." I even brought the battery that I bought for it because it takes a 9-volt battery. I went to a lot of trouble to make this video, y'all. Go over there and like it and share it with your friends. And so then I really feel like Kohl's should get half the credit for the video. We couldn't get the other screw out. Okay. So then I guess I should probably stand up and look at the camera while I'm telling this story. They get like 5 employees up there. Okay, there's like one woman working because we had to pull another one. I was like, should I go get another one? Because we thought maybe a couple of them were lemons, you know, because we could not get the screws out in any of these. So they had to, you know, damage out 2 of them. And at one point, there were 5 employees. They called one of the guys from the back. He brought drill bits, okay, for this tiny little, you know, screw. Anyway, finally, one of them just broke it. So I could get into it and get the battery in there. And we, when the manager tested it and it worked, we all cheered. You know, so I mean, I really felt like it was a team effort there at Kohl's. I want to thank those ladies again. I did thank them for their efforts there the other night as I was leaving. Oh, Mike Shanahan's there. He's probably like, what in the hell is this garbage, y'all? Why are we not running the ball? I bet that's exactly what Mike Shanahan is saying. We need to be running the ball more. Looked like he was either drinking a cocktail or a very fancy water. Okay, here we go. They're trying to get the ball out. The Raiders defenders. Can you understand what I'm saying? Because it's weird because like I can hear my voice when I'm talking into it. And there's a little bit of a delay. I mean, it's just some kind of mechanical thing that's in there. This was $20. But it does really look like the toy that Gene has on Bob's Burgers. And I was just impressed that the woman popped it off enough so they could get the battery in there. So, hey. That ball was tipped. Okay, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with the errant balls, Bo. Okay, well, I guess I'm awake now. Thanks, Broncos. I thought this game was over. I thought I was going to be able to take a nap here. Get my taco blankie out. That's what my ex and I call taco blankie. See, I don't know if... Yeah, it looks like there's either some miscommunication or a lot of these guys just... somehow we move the ball. Whatever. We're still top of the AFC West. Raiders moving the ball. So we're just going to set up my workstation here.
You're already in field goal range. That's great. Well, I don't know if your anger translator is going to defend you tonight, Bo. How many picks was that, 2 in this game? Looking a little Tebow-esque. No, I would never compare Bo to Tim Tebow. He is looking a little bit like Auburn Bo, and I'm not appreciating that. He's got to figure out, I don't know. He's got to learn he can't. These guys are wearing some fancy suits. Okay, Miles is waving the 4th flag, so I don't know if that's the magic ball. I keep saying that they're like the magic pumpkin. That's what I'm comparing it to. That's what I was trying to compare it to. Oh, I'm exhausted. So is Smith, because he's just about to get sacked, and he had to throw it away. How is that not in... Okay, so now... Yeah. It's a Vance Joseph's going to test that knee. That's a nice way to put they're going after a wounded animal. All right. Well, you know, again, like I said, we have a ball here. If they make this kick, 48-yard attempt, which sounds easy, but it is windy there. It's no good. Kickers are not having a good night. Man, Franklin should have had that. He should have had that. I don't know. I have heard that Bo has kind of a zip on the ball. Oh, Pete Carroll's expression is quite hilarious. He's looking at it like, how did he miss that? Well, it's windy as fuck there, man. I mean, ball was moving like a poltergeist had a hold of it. But it was easily explainable. So hey, if you like ghost videos, or if you like making fun of ghost videos, go on over to my comedy channel. I also just made a Halloween playlist with a top 5 Bob's Burgers video. I keep wanting to call it an episode, but you know, the whole goal is to get people to binge over here on YouTube like they do on Netflix. I don't know. I mean, you know, I haven't found my niche, I guess, but I just can't imagine doing the same. I mean, other than sports, because it's different every week. You're playing a different opponent. But I can't imagine doing the same type of thing every single week. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do more sketch comedy over there. I had a lot of fun making that video, so hope that comes through at least. Let's see. Did I have anything else I wanted to cover in this? I just... Oh, there's the tailgating commercial. Now the NFL is playing a commercial trying to make themselves look hot. Okay, every piece of clothing that I've ever ordered from the actual NFL shop has faded. The logo went washed away. So, I don't know. I don't know where these people get this stuff that doesn't completely disintegrate after the first wash. I've only bought a couple items, but I bought these tights that weren't really tights. Okay, first of all, they were more like loose
tight, slim-fitting sweatpants is what they were, and they weren't even sweatpants because they weren't. Anyway, they were just cotton pajama pants essentially, but it had the Broncos logo on the side near the shin, and I really liked that. It was, it's like, okay, I'm wearing Broncos, and then I think after like 3 washes, that logo was completely gone. So, what are you gonna do? First world problems, I guess. How do they run this 4-minute offense, and can they be effective? Well, I guess we are fixing to find out because, whew. Okay, so they got the fullback back in the game. Alright, that was a Dobbins carried for. He's probably got like close to 100 yards this game, doesn't he? Okay, 3rd and 1 now. Let's just get a first down here, Broncos. I really want one of those sweatshirts. And those cups. I guess they have these new mugs that you get at the stadium. Okay, that was a nice pitch and catch. Oh, he stayed in bounds and then he got out of bounds. That was a nice play, Franklin. See, Franklin makes up for it, but it's like Bo's got to learn when, I don't know. So, oh, that was a very nice. And he stayed in bounds, but then he kind of lost his footing. But I guess they want to take their time here, right? Or I guess they just want to score since, they haven't done much of that this game. Well, he got past Max Crosby on that one, so I give. Okay, so that was on Crosby. Yeah, he was encroaching. He's trying to claim that somebody on the Broncos moved. Well, all right, everybody's lined up. Bo hands it off to, looks like Dobbins. He got close to the first down. I don't know, maybe he got it. I don't think he got it, no. Oh, I guess Miners is back in the game, so maybe that is the difference. Bo is alerting again. That guy, oh man, I think he got over the line. Man, he's gonna be short. God. See, now this is where I don't know, maybe they don't run it. Like maybe do try to. I don't know. Oh, Gino's leg looks. He's got that wrapped up. Oh, he's got a big heating pad on it. That makes sense. Left quad. So it's. Yeah, your quad's pretty important. Oh man, I really don't think I can make it through the post game with Cecil. I should go over there and say hi, but I could fall asleep right now. Look, did they get over? Did they do a tush push? Final timeout. Okay, so the Raiders are out of timeouts now. There's 2 minutes and 18 minutes left. Broncos are ahead 10-7. Yeah, Miners is back in there. So they said he was out for an illness and then he came back in. I wonder, I hope he's okay. Bo's alerting. All right, Dobbins got, man, he's had a good game. So he actually got almost another first down there. 2nd and 3. And it is at the 2-minute warning. I mean, you got to hand it to the Broncos. They're still winning despite how many penalties we had? Like 15 penalties this game. And then, despite the fact that the offense is pretty much, neutered until the 4th quarter. Yeah, they look pissed. Kenny Pickett's like, well, maybe I shouldn't have doubted my hands. Maybe that's what I should do, is find some funny sideline footage and do some voiceovers for that. Would anybody watch that? Put it in the chat. I can't see it from here because I am just praying I make it through this game. Oh, Troutman's out there. We're going to get a tight end catch? A tight end being a tight end? Second and 3. Broncos are at the 20. Dobbins gets another first down. They said unless they put it on the ground, that should take us to the finish line. Well, the Broncos had every opportunity to score 50 points, but we got 10. But what is it they always say? It is hard to win in this league. These are big boys, y'all. This ain't the little leagues. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end this because this game is pretty much over. And if you have been here, and if you're watching this later, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Either way, and that's a large heating pad. Okay, well, I guess it's 40 seconds. We can wait here. Bo takes a knee. That's it. Broncos win. All right. Thanks for being here, y'all. Have a good night, and hopefully somebody got bingo. I don't know.
Join me next week. And go Broncos and stay unleashed.